Hello everyone. Today I thought I'd do a quick Happy New Year's video. Well, it's probably not going to be that quick. But I'm doing a video for New Year's showing off my collection as of 2022. So, let's get this started. Just to let you know, this is not in any particular order. Just kind of threw them on the table and thought I'd dive in. So yeah, without any further ado, let's take a look. So first on the board is this pile of garbage. Some of you might know what this is. Flippin' fins. So it's kind of cool because it lights up and stuff, but functionally not great. These handles suck. This is actually one of my kids' toys, so it's not technically mine. But I thought I'd add it to the collection now because if you haven't seen one, it's cute. But it's a toy. I mean, there's that it's just the little press fit, crap in there. Well, I can't even really see it. Yeah, it's just like press fit in pins to hold in. It's not for any serious flipping, but it's a cute little toy to have. That actually leads me into this. This is something I have yet to do a review on because, I don't know, it's just silly. I probably will at some point though, just for the hell of it. But this is I don't even remember. I think it's called a Balio or something, but it's a Balisong pen, and it's dumb. It's fun. It's nice because nobody's gonna give you weird looks if you're flipping this in the office or at school or something. Nobody cares because it's clearly a pen, but it's so awkwardly small in the hand, compared to here. Compared to my rep, look at how tiny that is. It's just laughably small and does not function well at all for that anything. It does full twirl okay. I can kind of aerial with it sort of sometimes. It's once again not for anything serious. All right, so moving on, we've got my. One of my earlier videos was my Spider Balisong. So this is it. I know Will Hirsch has got kind of a different one. I actually got this from Slash to Gash a while back, and this was actually an upgrade from a really, really terrible one that I was going to get. And he was nice enough to swap it out for this one, which this one is still not great, but especially now the hardware's trashed at this point. Good luck getting any of these screws out of here. They're so stripped and everything's super wobbly at this point. But for what it was at the time, it was a functional sandwich design Balisong. It was actually my first sandwich Balisong, so that was kind of cool. It was did what it could for the time being. I just kind of keep it now just because it was an earlier thing that I had, and you get sentimental about this stuff. So speaking of sentimental, that brings me right into this one. This one is complete garbage. I got this for probably $10 at a knife shop when I was on vacation with my family. It's awful these days. Look at that play. It's it's bad. Hear that? Hear that? Oh, that sounds so good. That is high quality right there. Look at that. Oh man. Complete garbage, but I hold a lot of sentimental value because this was actually my first Balisong. First one, I learned the basic open on this bad boy. It was black once upon a time. The paint kind of, here you can still see the black on parts of it here. You know, paint chipped away a bunch, and I actually scratched off the paint in some spots too, just because, you know, I don't like it. Like, look at that, I can just scratch that right off. It's not even like anodized. Can't even tell you what kind of metal it is. It's probably some really, really cheap aluminum. It's fairly light, super, you know, yeah, the balance is not great. Like, look at that. But I mean, you know, for the first Balisong ever, like, you know, you're not going to get much, you know, which, like, I don't recommend anybody spending more than like $10, $15 for their very first one, because honestly, you don't know if you're going to like this hobby, and if you spend 10, 15 bucks, it's really no loss if you're just like, ah, screw this. So yeah, it was okay for, you know, a time, but I, you know, definitely moved up and moved on to other things. So that actually kind of leads me to this one. This one I moved to. This one's actually not mine anymore. I gave it to my best friend. He doesn't even flip, honestly. He just kind of toys around with it a little bit, but kind of looks like a Benchmade, like an old Benchmade. It's got like the you know, the clip that, like, you know, spring loaded or whatever, which is kind of cool. I really liked, I actually got this from Slash to Gash for the, oh man, this thing is super dirty. My buddy got this thing fucking grimy. I don't want to know what he was doing with this. Anyway, I'm actually, like, planning on tuning it, just haven't gotten around to it. Give it a little tweak for him. It's not too bad. Like, yeah, just needs a little love, a little tightening, a little, you know, a little lube job. But yeah, it's from the one. All steel, like the handles are stainless steel and everything, and it's heavy. It's real heavy. But, you know, I really, you know, did a lot of learning off of this one. You know, so, man, this thing feels so heavy compared to some of the ones I have now. But you know, it's still, you know, I'm glad to see it again right now, even though I'm kind of lying about this being in my collection. But yeah, good old clone Benchmade. Now, I don't feel so bad about cloning this specific Benchmade because they'll never be made again, and good luck getting one. I would love to own one, but I don't know if I would ever fork up the you know, $1 million or whatever it would cost to come up with something like that. So yeah, but yeah, it is what it is. All right, on to my other clone that I've got. Not a huge fan of clones in general, but this one I got early on. This one I got like a little after this one. And I got it mostly because I really liked this kind of handle design, and I wanted a trainer. So I did exactly that. Plus, you know, this was my first try at Zen pins instead of Tang pins. You know, I was rocking this one for a while with the Tang pin. And I now prefer the Zen pins. As you'll see, everything else in my collection is all Zen pins from here on out. But yeah, I really like this thing. I've definitely beat it to hell. If you look at it, it is mangled. And I kind of like it like that. You know, I considered trying to sand it out and, like, clean it up and stuff, but, like, I don't know. I think I like that it's all mangled. It kind of tells a story, and it's you know, meaningful to me for that purpose. This thing flips phenomenally, by the way. If you guys are ever looking into a clone, this is probably one of the better ones, in my opinion, that you can get. Just because, you know, if you're a beginner, and yeah, it's awesome. It'll take a beating and keep on flipping for you, you know, with no problems. So yeah, another great beginner Balisong. If you are getting into the hobby, they are squiddies. So I've got 3 squiddies. This is the OG squiddy, of course. You can't mistake that loud ass sound of the OG Squiddy. Oh gosh, yeah, it's a Squiddy. You know, they're all pretty awesome. I actually have some on a couple of my Squiddies. Got these. You can see Zippy Balisong caps, weighted caps. They're pretty cool. You can actually, I'll see. There you go. You can kind of see the little shinies in there. Those are tungsten balls. And they're pretty great. Here, I'll try take one off. There we go. So, if you look inside here, let's see if I can get it to focus. There we go. See, it's got the little balls, and you can actually pop them in and out, and they are amazing with Squiddies. If you get a Squiddy, especially like the not OG Squiddies, but the Squiddies with a little bit of weight on the tip already, gotta try these. They make the weight awesome. Like, it feels great. Love it. I did the same thing with my glow modded Squiddy. I wish I would have thought to grab a black light or something to show this off, but yeah, whatever. You guys, I've got videos of it. But I basically took a bunch of glow in the dark tape and redid the whole thing. I've got the also the weighted handle caps from Zippy Balisong on there. These ones are the glow-in-the-dark ones, so it kind of matches the whole aesthetic. So, yeah, that is that. All right, moving on. My last plastic Balisong that I have, this would be my Tay Flipper. This thing is dope. If I don't throw it on the goddamn floor. Yeah, it is awesome. It's the original Tay Flipper. I know he's got a different model now with 4 of the bearings in the tip instead of 3. I haven't had a chance to try that one. I do really like this one though. I dig the red and black. I got a thing for red and black in general. Yeah, I've beaten this thing up, and you can barely tell. Like, it looks solid. It looks real solid. I mean, you can see a little bit of the damage on the tips here. A little bit, but I mean, I don't feel like this is gonna crack or anything anytime soon. You know, it's doing pretty solid. So yeah, looking good. And you got Tay's name in there. I do apologize, by the way. My children are upstairs making a ruckus. So that, if you're wondering what all that noise is, that's that. Yeah. But next on, we got probably one of my favorite flippers, honestly. This would be my Crake Rakin trainer. It's dual tone, all black. I do plan on getting the Zippy Balisong mod for the handle. It's supposed to help it make it feel more like the live blade version of it. I also have the Zippy Balisong weighted caps on there. Don't actually have any weights on this one though. I'll probably put some weights in it once I get the weights on the end, just to keep things kind of even. But it probably won't be a lot of weights. I'll probably put like 1 or 2 in each handle, just to match the 1 or 2 that's going to be in the blade. But yeah, I'll show you that once I do that. Probably going to do that fairly soonish, but yeah, that is that. All right, and then this would be one of my favorites as well. This is the Balisong Z. So yeah, this thing is pretty great. One problem I have with the Balisong Z is, if you look closely here, you can see on the little bumps, you get a bit of the black rubbing off in the pocket, which is unavoidable if you're using this kind of grip, you know, whatever. I'm not super worried about it. You know, it's a mild aesthetic thing, and I don't really care about that. This thing is still a dream, and Still flips super smooth, sounds amazing. It's just all around great flipper. And last, and certainly not least, and probably my absolute favorite right now, is, ta-da, my replicant. This is the BRS replicant. I was wanting this one. This is kind of a bit of a grail for me, not because it costs a lot of money or anything like that. I mean, it costs a fair amount, but it not like grail amounts of money, you know. But I think the big reason why this is kind of a grail for me is because it's exactly the colors and blade type I wanted. You know, I like the Select alt blade. You know, I think that the dual tone on that looks sick. And these handles, the crimson, you know, red handles on the G10 just looks so good. So yeah, I think I'm definitely going to be doing some mods on this at some point. Still up in the air as far as like where I'm going to go with it, which is kind of the fun thing about the replicants is the modability and everything. Yeah, I mean, it's this thing is dope. Can't recommend this one enough. Probably my one of my most flipped ones right now. Between that and my Kraken, obviously. I mean, my Kraken's the most just because it's a trainer and I take it just about everywhere. But that one, yeah, it's great. Absolutely fantastic. You know, the feel of it, like, just feels like so quality. You know, I can't even explain it. Like, it just, out of the box, this thing just was just breathtaking. So, you know, feel free to take a look at, yeah, that's all of them. There we go. Nice little view. All of them sitting in a row like a bunch of ducks or whatever. Ducks in a row. Yep. So, but yeah, take a look at some of my previous videos if you want to see some of the reviews on these or unboxing experiences that I've had with them. They're all on my YouTube channel here. Make sure if you want to see more content to like and subscribe. I look forward to another year of making these awesome videos and hopefully buying a bunch of more crap I don't need. So yeah, stay metal and Happy New Year. Bye.